Okay, cool.
Hello and welcome everybody to Crafty Fun with Friends, episode 111.
And welcome everybody
I'm getting an
to
echo.
Crafty Fun with Friends, episode 1.
Okay, I think that's better. Sorry, folks. All right, so today we are playing Pick, Skip, or Craft. So I'll let my guests introduce themselves, but let me first explain what Pick, Skip, or Craft actually is. So if you are joining us live, let me know in the live chat, put a 1 if you have either watched an episode or played along, and put a 2 if this is your first time seeing us play Pick, Skip, or Craft. So, oh yes, I forgot this. Wendy says, good morning from Australia on Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to everybody. Happy Easter, everybody. Hope you're all enjoying your, oh, I love that Judy has a 2. She's on screen with us today. Good luck, Judy. All right. So for folks who are new to Pick, Skip, or Craft, let me tell you a little bit about it. It's one of the first games actually that we started to play on Crafty Fun with Friends. And it is a little bit of a take on Craft Roulette, which I'm sure most people have heard of. So similar to Craft Roulette, we have some parameters or attributes to craft to. And there are 5 different attributes. There's the card style, technique. Technique could be something like dry embossing, heat embossing, etc. We've had some pretty interesting kind of creative techniques as well. So it's not limited to what I've listed, but those are just examples. And next we have object, which could be like a physical object that you want folks to put on their card, like glitter enamel dots, for example, or it could be an object like a dog, which they can stamp a dog. So we have liberal interpretations of object. Then there's the color or color combination, and then finally the theme of the card. So theme is inclusive of things like a holiday, for example, or an occasion. So and I know sometimes people put something like monochromatic, which I think is more a color than it is a theme. So when you're thinking theme, think about like what sentiment should be on the card. So those are our 5 different types of attributes that we'll be designing to. And you're free to play along in the live chat with us if you would like. And if you do play along and you want to share what you've made to the Crafty Fun with Friends Facebook group, then before we close out the stream, I will bring up your card so that we can all see it live, which is one of my favorite parts of Crafty Fun with Friends. So the next question you might be asking yourself is, all right, so there's these 5 attributes. Who gets to decide and what exactly are the attributes? So this is where, if you're watching us live, warm up your typing fingers because you actually get to have a very critical part in this game. The first 3 attributes, card style, technique, and object, those will be chosen by our on-screen guests. So we'll have, I've already assigned each of the 3 guests with one of these attributes, and they've secretly made their selections. They've all told their selection to me. So you all know I'm a big cheater, so I like to know these things in advance. But they will reveal it in real time live for us all. And that's just a way for each of the guests to, because they're being so brave to come on and craft live, they have a little bit of an advantage. They at least know what one of those attributes will be. And then if you are watching live, once we reveal each of those first 3 attributes, you're going to get to pick or at least make some suggestions for the color or color combination and the theme. And I'm going to put all of your suggestions onto the wheel of names and have the wheel of names randomly pick. So this is a really fun episode with some live chat interaction. So I hope before we get started, you like this stream and share it out so we get more folks in and enjoying the fun. And Don says, okay, going to listen mode. Oh, wait. Oh, away from the keyboard. Oh, okay. Because Don usually is the person who puts the wackiest suggestions in the live chat. So, so I think our guest can maybe breathe a sigh of relief if Don's away from her keyboard. All right, friends, it's time to meet each of our guests. So as I'm going to have each person introduce themselves. And then when you introduce yourself, let folks know where in the world are you joining us from. Tell us a little bit about yourself, and then let us know what which attribute you were assigned to and what you picked for that attribute. So let's kick it off with Jana. Hi, Jana. Welcome.
Hey, friends. I am Jana. I am in South Alabama, right on the Gulf Coast. We're almost, into the high 80s, almost to 90 now. It's beautiful. And my pick today was object. And so what you will need to include is a hand-drawn image.
A hand-drawn image.
Hmm.
All right, friends. Hand-drawn image. I think that might be the first. Is that the first time? Folks will have to tell me if they are a longtime viewer, if that's the first time we've ever had that selection for object. Awesome. Well, welcome, Jada. Thanks for joining. Next up is Judy. Hi, welcome. First time as a guest on Crafty Fun with Friends. Welcome, friend. Let folks know a little bit about yourself and which attribute you picked and what you picked.
My YouTube screen name is Be Creative with Judy B. That's why I put my name there so you can associate that with me, because I know you've seen it in the chat before. But I go by Judy. I live in East Bradenton, Florida, and I began crafting probably about 2018. And I started out, with Cricut making cards, and then I got into hand making cards through joining Close to My Heart, which is now no longer. We are now associated with Stampin' Up. And I've been learning a lot of techniques from both of these organizations, as well as a lot of my YouTube friends like Lynn and some others. And I'm really glad to be here, and I hope I can do well with this project. And my assigned task was to present the style, the style of the card, and I chose a pop-up. So we are going to be making a pop-up card with a hand drawing, and we'll find out what's next.
That's fun. I love when the suggestion is an interactive card, so that'll be fun. We might need you to demonstrate what type of pop-up you'll be creating, just in case folks are playing along and they've never made a pop-up card. So
I'm taking easel pop-up card with an easy.
Sure, we'll get. You don't have to tell us now. I'll put you on the big screen when we get to that point.
Okay.
But I just want to give you a heads up that I might call on you. So. All right. So friends, I think Brian is having internet connection issues. And so Brian was tasked with picking our technique, and hold on, I need to refresh my memory. This is why everybody tells me in advance for this reason. Okay, Brian's technique that he's chosen is paper piecing. So that's what we're going to be doing. Is we are going to be making a. Oh, Brian might be back. Hold on, let me see if I can get him back. But at the bottom of the screen, you'll see a little ticker that will keep you apprised of the various different attributes. So far, we've got a pop-up card that features some paper piecing with something that's hand-drawn. So good luck, everybody. that's a pretty cool list of, yeah, Brian's trying to get back up. I see you, but you're just a black box to me. So I'm gonna wait until I can. Hopefully your video comes in. Yeah, I agree, Jay. These look to be some pretty fun parameters. So now everybody in the live chat. Hi Adelaide, welcome. I hope you're ready to give me some suggestions, because now that you have seen those parameters, you get to help us decide what color. So looking for color, and I'll type it in the chat, color or color combinations. Okay, so go ahead and type in the live chat your suggestions for color combination, and as I see your chats come in, I'll get them onto the wheel of news here. Oh, Brian, you're back. Okay, I'll let you, as I type these in, do you want to introduce yourself?
Oh, Brian, you're back.
Yeah, I'll probably be popping in and out because I keep getting kicked off by the internet.
I'll let you, as I type these
We have an echo with you.
Yep. I'm listening to you. Sure. I'm Brian Dickey from BD Craft Some More. Just a second. I'm Brian Dickey from BD Craft Some More here on YouTube, and I'm BD Craft Some More on just about all the socials. And honestly, right now, I might have to listen on my tablet because the So I'm sorry. I'm just
Yes, to I think Susan, who asked, you can offer up more than one suggestion if you'd like.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep, we can. All right, keep those suggestions coming in. If I missed your suggestion, it's not on purpose, so just type it again. Wait, Jana, did you put a suggestion in?
No.
You're
Okay, yeah, I'm trying to listen on the tab because the phone.
And if I missed your suggestion, it's not on purpose.
Okay, we're getting an echo from you, Brian. Oh, I like that. That's so sweet. Melissa has Judy's choice. Aw. You've got a fan, Judy.
Getting an echo. Oh, I like that. That's so sweet. Melissa has Judy's choice.
All right. Okay. Brian, can you? There we go. Thanks. Okay. Sorry, did I type blank and white? I think everybody caught the drift. There you go. Think that allied. Marion, that's a color. And yellow. Easter pastel. Hey, Judy's getting in on this too. What's going on here? I'm green.
Okay. Sorry.
Oh,
Did I type blank and white?
oh gosh, I'm getting more echoes. Can everybody mute for a sec? Jana's choice. Oh, Brian's choice. Melissa, you're so democratic.
Such a good egg.
Susan says, I like blank and white. It's just a blank slate. That's true. I guess that is a valid suggestion. It could be like fill in the blank, but also use white. Oh, wait, I missed something from Andrea. Complementary color. No, complementary color. Oh, this is. You guys are sophisticated. Teal, pink, and peach. There's some very unique color combinations I would never have thought of. Okay. If. Oh, wait, there was. Oh, Marion. It's supposed to be maroon. Got it. I didn't type it right anyways. Either way. Okay. All right. So, okay, last call, folks. If you have a suggestion for color or color scheme. Oh, we got one in from Linda. Ooh, gold and silver. That'll be interesting. Gold and silver. All right. Yeah, sorry, Brian. Unfortunately, Brian's got to use his data. Oh no, what's this Puce business? Puce.
I'd have to Google that.
I know. I don't know what is. It makes is Puce. I always think it's like vomit green, but I know it's not that.
I'm gonna Google it.
Monochromatic. I think we have black and white quite a few times now. Gray. I mean, it's only going to go on the wheel one time. Gray scale, red, black, and gray. Brown. Hey, Don's typing. I thought Don was staying away from the keyboard. Hey, Don, purple and teal. Now that's a great color combination. I love it. Black and craft. Okay, Puce says Susan is a brownish purple. I think, yeah, is Puce. You're so funny. Oh, there we go. Melissa was so nice, and then neon happened. Burgundy brown. I know everybody has to redefine Puce for me every single time. Burgundy brown is how Cindy defines Puce, and rose and purple. Hi, Linda. Welcome. Andrea says Puce is a reddish brown. I always just feel like I don't know why Puce always just sounds like vomit green to me.
It is actually one of the definitions is that it's a pea green color.
Is it? Okay, so I'm not crazy.
Well, puce green is
Oh.
a pea green shade.
Okay. Oh, well, still, I'm not crazy.
Yellowish green. So yeah, you'd be right there with the definition you had.
Yeah, I'm taking it as a win. All right, so okay, so I think I don't see any other suggestions, so I think I'm gonna spin the wheel. All right, good luck, everybody.
Adelaide, shh.
Let's see if we get neon. Oh, Judy, you get to pick. Wow. Okay, Judy, let us know. What color combination are you going to pick for us?
Easter pastels.
Okay, it doesn't have to be one of the suggestions. It could be anything. Just
Well, no, that was in my head anyway.
that was in your head. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay, that's a first. Is that a first that a guest has had to got to pick? Judy's pick is Easter pastel. Everybody. Okay, so with that in mind, I've updated the ticker at the bottom. And so we're making a pop-up card with some paper piecing, something that hand drawn, and in the color of Easter pastels, which is going to be great. So if you need to make some Easter cards, guess what? Hopefully you'll be able to use this live stream as a way to get any last minute Easter cards made. Here Jay was suggesting that you could pick neon. Just heads up, if you want to take back your pick, it's not too late. I'm sure the live chat would be okay with it. Oh no. Ryan says, I'm not sure if there are storms coming, but my data and Wi-Fi has failed me. Aww. Sorry, Brian. Well, pop in. You have the link, so pop in if you are able and it gets better. But if a storm is rolling through, I hope you stay safe and there's no damage or anything. All right, so friends, with that in mind, I would love the live chat to give me some suggestions for the theme of the card. So again, think about the theme being the occasion or holiday, for example, and oh yeah, there we go. He knows how to play this game, right? First suggestion: Halloween.
With pastels. Interesting. Interesting.
We have a second Halloween, FYI. I'm only putting it on the card on the wheel once though. Baby shower, merman, interesting. Mother's Day, I've got Valentine's Day. That's different. Okay, spring. Oh, Christmas. Really? I've seen pastel colors for Christmas. I think I've seen that.
And pastel pinks and light greens work well together.
Yeah. Dragons aren't really a theme, I don't think, but I'm gonna put it on there anyways. Oh, I see a correction.
Oh, teacher appreciation. That's a good one.
Thank you, teacher appreciation. I missed one. Bon voyage. Craft roulette. Thanksgiving. Hanukkah. Oh my gosh. Y'all. New house. Miss you. That's nice. Sending sunshine. See, that's a nice one. That's nice and friendly. Sympathy. Back to school. Ooh, television theme. Retirement. Dad's Day. New Year's Day. I think graduation. Yeah, graduation I got. Oh, birthday. Anniversary. Special friend. I did get Teachers Appreciation Day. Is that coming up? Is that?
Yes, it is. In May.
Oh,
The first week of May.
oh, is it? Oh, okay. I was like, how come so many suggestions for Teacher Appreciation Day? So it's towards the end of the school year, not the beginning.
Yes, it's right around Mother's Day. It's that week before Mother's Day. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I don't have kids, so I don't know these things. All right, friends. If I missed your suggestion, it is not by choice. Just type it in again. Bus driver appreciation day. Is that an actual day?
In
Susan-
some school districts, yes.
I'm guessing Susan's suggesting you rock as a theme, not that she's saying that I rock, but I'm gonna take it both ways actually. It's about the time they went to done for the year. That's funny. Encouragement Earth Day. Oh, Linda says yes. I used to drive bus. Oh, that's cool. Happy National Coffee Day with pastels. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, but preschool teachers, we work all year round.
Thanks, Susan. Susan can tell I was fishing for the compliment. Thanks, friend. Okay. How are we doing, friends? Last call for theme suggestions. Again, if I missed your suggestion earlier, feel free to type it again. Animal appreciation. Are you all just... I feel like... Wait, when's National Panda Day? I should probably know this. Feels like something I would know. All right. Oh, a kid birthday. I like that. Kid birthday. Pastels would be great for that. Oh, March 16th. Oh, so it's already passed.
Oh, that was my birthday. Yay.
Oh, National Panda Day was on your birthday. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
that's cool. Oh no, Brian completely lost internet for a bit. Well, I hope it steadies out for you and you can rejoin us if you can. But otherwise, don't sweat it. Technology happens. All right, friends, I am going to... okay, last minute entry, Groundhog's Day. Oh my gosh, I would have nothing for Groundhog's Day. Do they even make a stamp for Groundhog's Day or groundhogs? Did I use a hedgehog? I have hedgehogs. Okay. Here, I'm spinning the wheel, friends. Good luck. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're making sympathy cards. I'm so bad at sympathy cards, though. All right. How are you feeling, Jana and Judy, about sympathy card?
Well, I'll go with it.
Okay. So, friends, whether you're crafting live or you are playing along in the live chat, you are free to skip one of these parameters if you prefer not to craft that particular attribute. So let's take a little poll from our on-screen guests. So I know there's... Linda says, oh no. Brian says the monkey wrench has been thrown. That is a kind of monkey wrench for sure. Oh, hey, Alyssa. Welcome. Okay, Jana, do you think you're going to skip any of the parameters? We got pop-up. Wait, let me recap the parameters. Pop-up card, paper piecing, something hand-drawn. Judy's pick for color is Easter pastel, and the theme of your card is a sympathy card. Thoughts?
Kind of the Easter pastel maybe might be out the window. I'm not sure.
Okay. Keep us posted. Oh, wait. So my Streamlabs actually counted the the wrench that Elisa threw. Let me turn that. No, no wrench throwing, friends. Wrong game. Let me turn that off. That's so funny. Judy, how are you feeling about these parameters? Well, I know you feel good about two of them because you got to pick them.
No, and the only one I don't feel good about is hand drawn.
Oh, okay. So you're okay with the sympathy card too?
Yes.
Oh man, you guys are better than me because that's the one I think I would probably skip. All right.
I can't draw. I have dexterity issues, and no.
Well, Jana, clarification on hand drawn. Like everything has to be hand drawn?
No, just include a hand-drawn image. Everybody can draw a heart.
Okay. Okay, so it doesn't. Does it matter how big or small your hand
Well,
drawn?
my original thought was that it had to be, like an inch or bigger so that it was not really a focus, but part of it. But I didn't include that in my definition of object. So just a hand drawn.
Okay. Further clarification. 'Cause I'm no artist, but you're right. Everybody,
your hand to draw it.
yeah. If you use your hand to draw, then it counts. Okay. So say for instance, to help folks out, say for instance, could we do like faux stitch lines? Would that count?
That's hand drawn.
Okay. There you have it, folks. So if you're worried about hand drawn, um, I think Jenna's pretty flexible on it. Those are doable. Even a pop up with the sympathy card gives an elegant card. That's true. That's true. All right. Linda says draw a small circle. Andrea says you can draw a hill. Well, this is interesting. Melissa says stamps technically are hand drawn by somebody.
Well, that's why I said that your hand has to physically.
Okay, there you go. So, well, Elisa says I can't draw a heart. It comes out quite wonky. Wonky hearts are nice. I like wonky hearts. I don't like the perfectly symmetrical hearts. So, I think those are the best hearts. So Wendy says a hand-drawn border is a great idea. Yeah. Trace your. Oh my gosh! If it had landed on Thanksgiving, we could have done turkey hands. That would have been so cool. Jessica Rabbit isn't bad. She's just drawn that way. Okay, so all right. So friends, I'll let everybody gather your supplies. Let me think about what I'm gonna do. Pastel. Oh man. Well, because I have this at hand, I'm just gonna use it. Okay. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the pop-up, but I think I have an idea for my card. Wait, sympathy? Okay, sympathy. Have you guys seen the emoji die set from Trinity?
Yes.
I'm gonna do one of these, and I'm gonna make an emoji that cries.
Those are so cute.
So I just have to figure out how to make the eyes look sad. So I need some eyes and eyebrows. And okay, so I think that's gonna be my plan. I don't know what I'm gonna hand draw, or pop up. Jana, do you know what you're gonna pop up?
I do. Well, kind of. I mean, I know how I'm going to pop it up. I have Sarah Liz's die set that has the little pop-up thingy in it. So then it opens and things pop up and out.
Susan wants to know. I think 4 1/4, Susan. Sounds like a plan, Jenna. Sorry. I was just answering Susan's question. 4 1/4 round. Pop up with sympathy. So sorry in your face. Okay. Yep. Linda, that's why it's still like readily at hand. Yeah, I think Judy said that was going to be her Judy, did you say you were doing an easel card?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, well then, in that case, maybe I'll just turn this into an easel card. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay. Can a sympathy card... It'll just be like a half-joking sympathy card. I feel like an emoji probably is not that appropriate as a real sympathy card.
But I mean, are you sorry someone died, or are you sorry someone has a cold?
Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know. Would you consider like a sorry you have a cold as a sympathy card?
Well, it depends how bad your cold is. Um, is it the man flu? Is it cold? I mean, that would probably be a get well card, but
I know, that's why, am I cheating? I don't know.
wait, you don't cheat, Lynn.
Well, I'm fine if I'm cheating. I didn't say I would change anything. I just want to know if I'm cheating. It's not gonna stop me. Meg says, yes, I'm sorry my husband has a cold. Okay, see, all right. Susan says, yeah, Murder Maven's friends. I had to do the last one solo, but it was fun. It wasn't quite as fun because there wasn't like a nice back and forth conversation with Wendy, but I talked for like a good 2 hours straight. So
Well, Abner.
yeah, I think Happy Divorce came up as one of as a pick skipper craft before. I mean, I made one intentionally for a design team project, but some people are legit happy about divorce, even though I know some people are not. So I guess anything goes. Yep, that was Delisa's idea way back. Good memory, Susan. Oh, thanks, Lori. You're so sweet. For folks who don't know, because there's live chat about Murder Maven, that's a second YouTube channel that I started with Wendy Cranford, and we talk true crime stories, and we have a series called Killer Cards. So you watch us if you're watching on YouTube. You'll see us making cards, but we don't talk about the card making at all. We just talk about the true crime story that we're sharing. So it's a lot of fun. Makes sense. Man cold sympathy finger card for man cold. Okay. It's a lot of things. Wait, but it's gotta be pastel. Let's see. Pastel. How are you getting your pastel, Jana? Paper or ink or what?
I am not going to do pastels, I don't think.
Oh, you are going to skip it after all. Okay.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Pastel. Oh, well, yellow is pastel in Easter. Yeah, yellow works still for a smiley face. Is that pastel?
If you want it to be.
I mean, I guess I have a lighter version. Is that pastel?
It's kind of Delise neon yellow pastel.
No, this isn't neon.
Maybe it's just my screen.
This isn't. Okay, I'll use the lighter of the two. Girl, do not accuse my paper of being neon. You can paint that in a whole different light for me. What is going on with my Streamlabs? I got some weird stuff happening here. All right. And what are you hand drawing?
Me? I'm not sure yet. I have an idea.
I'm surprised because, well, I guess you can't really prepare that one.
I mean, I have some examples of things that I haven't drawn. But
Judy, do you have your plan?
I'm working on it.
Are you gonna skip any? Do you think? Have you decided? You did say you were gonna skip. I think the hand drawn, right?
I'll see if I can slip something that I can do.
Question for Christina from Dawn. Did I read you went to a beekeeper meeting? Tell us all about it. Is Christina still here? I want to hear about the beekeeper meeting. I would be terrified to get stung. John, you keep bees? That's so cool.
we used to. Dawn and I were just talking about that. Ours flew off.
Yours flew off?
Yeah, they swarmed and went somewhere else. But we might get another one. You know, he might be able to catch another one.
Oh, wow. I mean, does it take tending to, or you just like have a hive and you just let them be?
No,
Let
you
them
have
be.
to take care of them because they can get different like hive diseases and stuff. And sometimes the queen, you know, they just find another queen more desirable, and they just leave.
Oh,
Bees
Well,
are amazing.
that's rude.
It is kind of rude.
So then what happens to the queen? Does she stay, or what happens to her, the queen?
Well, they aren't taking care of her, so usually they just die off.
Aww.
The queen doesn't do much.
Wait, so they just all like up and leave, like collectively? They just decide they're done, and they all leave?
Well, they'll start. That's like how they find a hive or find a spot is that they leave, you know, little scent tracers.
Fascinating. I don't think beekeepers sting. Okay, well, beekeepers don't, but bees might. I should hope not. We have set up our hive and hope to do the attractment. Okay, there's like some words there I don't understand. So, what's nux? Nux are too expensive. What's that? Don says the queen only mates. My immediate response in my head to that was, well, that is work.
And it's funny because you can actually like order a queen, and they come in these little wooden mesh cages.
Hmm.
But bees are absolutely amazing. The whole honey process and the different like levels of worker bees, and they all have their little hierarchy, I guess, of in their little bee colony.
Little rankings. Um, Christina says they won't leave unless the queen dies. There are no bees to turn into a queen. Interesting. Don says I got my first virgin queen last year. Oh my. Out of context, what if somebody just comes into the live chat and that's the first thing they hear? What are we talking about here? So Judy, what is your plan for what you're using? You have a plan yet?
I have some stamp sets from Gina K that are suitable for sympathy, and I found some sentiments suitable for symphony from Gina K and Honeybee.
I know, T. I'm trying to keep trying not to say anything either. Susan says, OMG, it's like order a bride, bee style. Oh, here we go. Attractment. Attract a swarm to live in our hive. Nuke. Oh, it's pronounced nuke. Nuke is a mini hive in a box that is already functioning. You just add it to your hive. Oh. Interesting. Attract a swarm to live. Okay, so you buy a queen, and then you have to like entice the bees to come find her. Is that basically how the gist of things? Or because it sounds like it's more expensive to buy some bees that are all part of a colony. So do you guys get honey out of it? Is that why beekeepers keep bees?
That and they're good for pollinating, and like our neighbor has an amazing garden, and we use them for the honey.
Okay.
But he gets the benefit of having them for pollinating.
Okay.
But mostly, I mean, it's just if you're going to get something out of bees, it's the honey. Unless you have an amazing garden and you want it to do better.
Mm-hmm. How much honey does it produce in a year? Like
it depends how many boxes. And honey doesn't go bad. So we have 5-gallon buckets of honey that we spun out a year or so ago.
Oh dang, 5 gallons.
It's a lot of honey.
But that's not. Is that collected in 1 year, or that was over time?
No, that was 1 year.
Dang.
But we have a lot of hives, or a lot of boxes on our hive. The little tiers.
Wow, that's so cool. Andrea says, does an interactive pull tab card count as a pop-up? That would be a question for Judy. Pop-up was her suggestion. So Judy, thoughts?
Pop up, pop out. I'll take it.
There you have it. Pop out, pop up. It all counts. So if easel card counts, I think that's what I'm gonna do.
Yes, I was thinking easel.
Yeah, I'm glad you said something, because I would not have. That wasn't going to be the first thing that came to mind, but I like it, so I'm gonna stick with that.
Yeah.
All right. So Andrea, that's a yes to your question. Oh, say what? What's this? Don says we also build a sugar board for the top for them through the winter. What's a sugar board? No, wait, she says candy board. What's a candy board? I'm learning so much. Jana, do you know
No, I'm sure.
what a candy board is?
No. My husband is the bee person.
Bee person. Hey Donna. Yeah, Brian was supposed to be on, but he's having weather. He's dealing with bad weather and his internet is not cooperating. So, fortunately, we won't be able to see. Hopefully, Brian's still going to play along and he'll post to the group after, or perhaps during if he can. But if his internet is out, I don't think he'll be able to. It was Brian's. Oh no, paper piecing. What am I going to paper piece? Okay, so how do you guys define paper piecing?
I don't know. I hadn't thought about that.
I totally. So, Judy, do you how do you normally define?
Paper piecing is kind of like when you're working with dyes like spellbinders and they got to put paper. That's what I think of for paper piecing. But you can paper piece and use your paper piecing and put it on your pop up or have it accessible when you pull out. It's to everybody's perception.
Oh, interesting. Okay, so a candy board is a soft nougaty sugar thing for the bees to eat if their honey store runs out. Well, that sounds yummy. I would like a candy board. Can somebody make me one? Oh, that's so cool. Don says, my father-in-law is a beekeeper and does most of the work. He bought me my first hive. I've been learning a lot. Oh, okay, here we go. Paper piecing is taking a die that has lots of pieces and cutting from many colors and then switching them around and piece back together. Susan, was it? Which one? Well, was it the mosaic one from Sarah? It might have been. Because you know the way that I've seen it defined differently. But at the moment I can't think of it. Because I think I've seen it where you like stamp onto like pattern paper. Like if you had, say, a character or something, and is this paper piecing or is this something else? Like if you had a character who was wearing a t-shirt, for example, and then you stamped it instead of like on white paper and then coloring it, you stamp it onto, say, some pattern paper that gives the look of maybe a fabric, and then you would like fussy cut on the line and then piece that back into your stamped image.
I always thought that was paper piecing.
Is it?
I mean, I think it can have multiple meanings. But that's what I've always done is where you stamp and then piece it back.
Right.
Or the die cuts where you're,
Right. Yeah. Okay. Ellen agrees with us, and Ellen's handle is Ellen cuts paper, so I feel like she would know. So Ellen says stamped images that are stamped on several colored papers, either die cut or fussy cut up and reassembled back into a single item. Yeah. Okay. If Brian is here, then Brian can correct us. Paper piecing by hand, layer on layer. I think all of that counts. Oh, good. CT says that works. All right. But what am I gonna do with my? Well, that doesn't really help me because my emoji is all dies. So, not sure. Maybe I'll skip paper piecing. Oh, here we go. Jana's. Are you drawing, Jana?
Yeah, but I'm got to figure out how to work it.
Well, I've got you on the big screen. Oh, Brian is here. There are different definitions of paper piecing. Okay. Do all of the ones we've mentioned so far, do they work for you, Brian? Or do you have a specific one you want us to stick with? Christina says, no pressure, Jana. She has you on the big screen. It was Jana's suggestion. I'm gonna put whatever I hand draw on the inside of the card. Where you can't see it. Can't see anything, Jana. Oh my gosh, Reagan has already finished a card. Girl, that's fast. Reagan, are you in the Facebook group? Do you want to post it? And then I can bring it up and I'll see what you've made. But Reagan did skip sympathy. What is it you're drawing, Jana?
Bugs. I'm getting there.
Oh, you did post it. Okay, hold on. Oh, dang. Reagan is fast. Okay, folks, let me share this. And that way everybody can see. Check out Reagan's card. Look at that. Oh, isn't she a cutie? She's in her cap and gown and everything. Judy, you're muted just in case. I don't know if you know you're muted. But well done, Reagan.
Yeah, I muted myself because my husband's talking to a friend.
Oh, that's totally fine. I just wasn't sure you knew. Ellen says my handle came about because I was trying to come up with a name, and according to my desk, what mostly I do is cut up papers. Oh, Dawn, you're building a strawberry patch. I think I'm gonna plant strawberries this year too. But I think we're gonna do it, and we have like like a raised bed, like a raised garden bed, so that our dogs and other critters can't get into the stuff that we're planting for to eat. So we let everything die because we did a big backyard renovation. But now that that's done, we can start planting everything again. Susan says, Reagan, is that an I'm sorry you have to be an adult now card? Don says, yes, I've been growing them in containers. Yeah, but I have so many now they're going into a patch. But then how do you keep like critters out? Because I get rabbits going through my yard and squirrels and also less friendly animals like we've had raccoons come through, possums, but possums are pretty harmless though. Oh, I can do the face mask for I'm sorry you're sick. Or is that too sick if I've got a face mask on? What an emoji face looks like. Sad emoji. Hey Judy, can we see what you're working on?
I just did this.
Oh, pretty.
I got my pastel. And I got my with sympathy on there. That's two things.
Sad emoji. I had to look it up on my phone. So one little teardrop. And it's all about the eyebrows. Gotta get the eyebrows. Well, you're lucky if none of the critters in your area would nibble on them. I kind of feel like they would get nibbled on if I didn't have them in a raised bed. But yeah, I can't wait to grow them again. Hey Bree, welcome. Welcome live also, because I know you usually catch us on the replay. Happy that you're here live. So we're playing Pick, Skip, or Craft Bree. And the parameters are at the bottom of the screen. Although I feel like I'm gonna skip something unless what I'm doing just happens to qualify as paper piecing. I don't really think it does. Oh, look at Jana's illustration. Nice job, Jana. So do you draw a lot?
I do. I like to do the Zentangle drawing.
Oh, yeah. That's cool. Wait, so now what are you doing?
My paper piecing.
Oh, so you're gonna... That didn't really explain it for me. So how's that gonna become paper beast?
We'll see.
Oh, are you gonna use that for the
Yeah.
what?
I was gonna skip it, but I decided I would go ahead and give it a whirl.
Nice. How are you gonna get it to line up with your hand-drawn image? Oh, look at that!
I'll cut it bigger.
I know, because it's like you don't have the benefit of the exact same stamp.
No, but it was an afterthought, so.
Yeah. But that's such a good idea. What a great way to. Yeah. Lots of compliments on your drawing in the live chat.
Oh, thanks, y'all.
Oh, suggestion from Dawn. Trace over it with a light box if you have one. Do you have one? You probably have
I do,
one.
but that's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work. There you go. See? That works.
I'll glue it down and then I'll trim it off.
Oh, that's so perfect. Check out what Judy's working on. I think I see Judy's card base. You got your easel card going, Judy?
Yep.
What parameters do you have left? You haven't.
I have paper piercing. Paper piecing.
Doesn't the emoji look... That looks more sad, right? I'm big screening myself. All right, chat. And Jana and Judy, you're welcome to weigh in also. That looks more sad, right? Than that. Thoughts, live chat? We'll say 1. This is 1. Put a 1 for this versus 2.
That looks
Seeing yeses, but like, oh, but I did ask. This is more okay. So I'm guessing this is more sad. I'm going. Oh wait, curved up looks worried. Oh, that's true. Oh, Dawn says 2 for sad. 2 looks mad. Oh, okay. 1. This is like the eye exam. 1 versus 2. 1 and 2. Oh my gosh, chat, you guys are so split. 1 versus 2. Oh my gosh. Melissa. Melissa, what's 3? I don't have an option for 3. Lori says 1 up and 1 down. Hold on. Let me see if I can preview that for you all. Oh, draw it, says Melissa. Yeah, that would get the hand-drawn part in, huh? Alright, friends. That one pokey tool going like that versus this pokey tool to go like that. I don't know what emoji that is. Melissa's 3 is a wrench. Right on the top of the eye. On the top of the eye. But like that. Look curious. A unibrow? Jana and Judy are so quiet. They're concentrating so hard on their cards. Do you guys have a vote on what looks sad? That versus that?
Needs like forehead wrinkles, like but I think if you put it that way, put them kind of farther, so that off to the side, so that it's more kind of worried and sad than angry and sad. Did that help at all?
I'm sorry, your eyebrow waxing went so badly. You guys are giving me such conflicting advice because Jana said to put it away from the eye. Christina says it's better touching the eye.
Yeah, I'd go with the chat. Just I'm ill information today, I guess. The chat wins.
I don't know that there's a consensus in the chat too. They're all over the place. But I do think well, Christina says when you do you. Of course I always do. But it's nice to have other opinions. Let's see. I'm gonna make him or her, whoever this emoji is, make them look. Wait, let me preview the big teardrop. Big teardrop. Patch a tear and leave the eyebrows off. Oh my gosh, Ellen, you're hilarious. When you had both of them up there in opposite directions, it looked constipated. Hold on, I gotta preview that again. So that was this.
She's not wrong.
Oh my gosh. You guys crack me up. This is angry. That's eyebrows. It's all in the eyebrows. That's angry. Angry and sad. I think that looks worried and sad. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with this. I'm going furrowed eyebrows. And there was liquid glue behind.
Just take the eyeballs off and make them close.
I know. Well, I did that for this, but they're closed because he's like laughing so hard.
Sad to the side.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
mean,
Two
that
segmental
was
eyes.
the eyebrows for eyes. This is concerned and sad face. Concerned, sad face. Went down with liquid glue and burnish. It's on there. It's on there for good, those eyebrows. Ooh, I left that constipated comment up on the screen for a pretty long time. Whoops. Oh my gosh. Judy, are you almost done?
I'm working on the paper piecing.
Okay. You're ahead of me. So I haven't hand drawn anything. I haven't paper pieced anything. I do feel like I got the pastel colors though.
Right. So this standing
Like a big teardrop. This emoji is very sad. Guys, I just stocked up on my 3D glue gel and my black glaze pen, so I'm feeling super good now. I was worried for anyone who doesn't know, Sakura does not make the black glaze pen anymore. So if you can still find it, if you're a fan of them and you can still find them, buy them, because once they sell out, there won't be more to buy. What is the 3D glue gel? It is this, Susan. And they have a silicone. They have a version with silicone and without, in case you have a sensitivity to silicone. It's by this brand, which I have only been able to find sold through companies that are based in the UK. And the reason why I stocked up is because Craft Stash is closing, and that's where I normally get them from. But Crafter's Companion at the moment sells them. So that's where I got that's where I just restocked. But you know, Crafter's Companion has been through a lot, so I don't really know how long they're going to be around, to be honest. So that's why I bought a bunch. Okay, I need a stopper. Oh, I think my face is crooked. Whoops. When he's upright, he's a little bit crooked. Dang it. Oh well. What should I put as a stopper? Oh, I can put the heart in here as a stopper. That'll be cute. Maybe I can paper piece something with a heart. I don't know. It's okay. He's sad. Yeah. I need some. Oh, Jana, that's so pretty.
See? You want to see?
Oh, look at that. Wait, you're gonna have to do that again. Let me put you on the big screen. Here you go. Oh, that's awesome. Wait, what does it say in the corner there?
So sorry.
Oh, that's good. What's it say on front?
Thinking of you and keeping you close to my heart.
Oh, that's like a legit sympathy card. Not like an ironic sympathy card.
A damn cold card.
Mine's a little bit of a stretch. Yep, Sharon, that's what I'm doing. I'm adding foam to my heart. I just like to preview to see how things look before I commit. Let's see. Oh, Jenna's gonna bling up her card. Yeah? Is that what we're witnessing? Hi Dee, welcome. Oh, for everybody who might have joined late, happy Easter for those who celebrate. Ellen says, Jenna, that's so lovely.
Well, thank you.
Hey, Dee.
Alright, so Judy, where are you at on your card?
I'm getting ready to cut my butterflies out. They're my paper piecing.
Oh, cool. Okay, I'm probably gonna skip that one, friends. I don't know what kind of paper piecing of any definition. Oh, yikes. If you're driving, Dee, please don't watch.
She's listening, not watching. She's on her way back up north.
Okay. Well, she says listening and trying to watch while driving home, so I don't know if she's the one who's driving.
No.
So how were the which events did you go to, Judy?
We've gone to the Stamp Fest in Clearwater. We went to our first Stampin' Up convention in March. We switched around, came home and went to the Stamp Expo in Orlando. And the next one we're going to is the Stamp Fest in Lakeland in June.
Oh my gosh, are all of those in driving distance, or did you fly?
Yes.
Or?
Well, Raleigh, North Carolina was the one we had to fly to. That was the Stamping Up convention. But
Cool. I didn't know that you do you sell Stamping Up?
yes, both D and I both are demonstrators.
Oh, that's cool. So, which event was the most fun?
Well, we always enjoy going to the one in February because we get to do some make and takes before the actual event on Saturday. Friday is full of classes, and Friday night make and take. And then it was a new experience for us to go to a live convention for a stamping company. Because with COVID, we were not able to do that with Stampin' Up before they folded. And then in Stampin' Expo, we opted to join the Mega Make and Take this year, and there's a lot of projects to get done.
Is that the Scrapbook Expo or?
Yes, scrapbook. Yes.
That's kind of cool. So is the Mega Make and Take? That's you have to pay for that, yeah? Or
Yes, you pay. I think we paid like $65. But it was well worth it because I think we got like 12 to 15 kits projects to make.
oh, okay.
So
So then, is it I've never done one before, so pardon.
that's okay.
But
That's
do you get in the kits like actual stamps and dies, or is it just all already cut out?
Everything's pre-cut.
Okay.
And some of them do paper piecing. Some of them, they have their stuff already printed out. Everything's cut out, measured and cut out for you. All you have to do is paper piecing and put it together. They do give you an instruction booklet, and the instruction Each instructor has a very different time of the day to physically get up and instruct their card, but it's in the venue where we were at. I felt it was, I mean, we were towards the back, so it was hard to hear the directions that were being given from the mic up front. And it was a kind of a last minute decision, because when we got back from Raleigh, Dee got a call to help Scrappy Tail set up and another company, Tesla Crafts, set up. And she asked if I wanted to hang out with her, and I said, okay.
That's awesome. How fun. You could enjoy the experience together, so that's always kind of fun. Did you do a lot of, what's the damage to your wallet? Did you do a lot of shopping?
We don't want to talk about that too loud.
That's too funny. Okay, so Ellen says that my emoji face counts as paper piecing. Okay, if Ellen says it's paper piecing, then I'm going with it. Thanks, friend.
That is paper piecing to me.
Okay, well, if you agree, then I think I'm all set then. So I added some faux stitch border detailing on the inside. I can add a little, when I sign my signature, I always put like a little heart. I always hand draw a heart, so it bugs me that his face is a little bit crooked though. Dee says the damage was enough. I'll be working it off for the whole summer. Oh, Andrea was at the Stampin' Up convention. I was in Raleigh. I'm guessing it's pretty huge though. That convention, the Stampin' Up one.
It was like what 3,000 people they said were all there.
Wait, how many? 3,000?
Yeah, close to 3,000 people were there. We had people. There were people there from Canada and all over the U.S.
Oh, yay! I got Brian's official approval on this counting as paper piecing. Woohoo! Thanks, Brian. All right, friends. If anyone else has crafted along with us and posted to this group, let me know, and that way I can bring it up on screen so that we can all have a little look-see. And otherwise, I do think. Judy, did you just wrap up? Oh, you're about to wrap up.
Yep.
Okay, Judy's bringing her card home. Almost done. Melissa's is not done. Oh, I read that as almost done. No worries, don't rush. Oh, actually, I should probably stamp. Let me stamp something on the inside. This will be hugs. Oh, here we go. Hugs are the best medicine. Ah. Oh, I guess this is more like a get well, huh? This is a I'm sorry you're sick card.
It's hard to do the sympathy ones. It is.
I struggle for sure.
Is that a Trinity scent, Lynn?
It is. It's one of their Simply Sentimental sets.
There's a lot of I like that. I love sets that have like a lot of options like that.
Yeah. and Jana, it's got the dies.
Even better.
Yeah, you can get the word die in big in the I like that it has the different fonts that you can choose.
Yeah. That's a cool set.
Yeah, so let's see if I can I don't want to use this one. Let's see. I always do this last. I should think about the inside first. Okay. Oh my gosh.
Brian, we've missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get together again when Brian's got some clear
Wait a second.
takeoff.
Yeah.
When? Is that a new stamp wheel?
Well, I mean, define new. I've had it for a while.
But that's the big one, right?
Define big. No, I'm just kidding. It's the 2.0. Judge?
I'm not judging.
That sounded judgy.
I'm admiring.
She's being observant.
I know you're too observant. Don't observe.
Sorry.
No, I feel very fortunate. Altanu actually sent this to me, so
I mean, I love my stamp wheel, and I like the bigger size.
what size is
The other one's little. The thing is 9 by 9. So my little mat is what? Is 7 by 7 is my mat.
But this isn't that much bigger. I think this is only 8 or 9 on the inside. No, it must be 8.5 at least. I think you can fit 8.5. It is 8 3/4, so it's not that much bigger. You said yours was 7?
The mat inside I think is 7 1.
Yeah. So mine's 8
7.
8 3/4 is what looks like the mat. You're not missing out on much. These days, I kind of like smaller things, though, to be honest. Like my little mini scoreboard. I've been using that a lot more than I use my big one. But I like this because I actually use the feature of being able to hang stuff off this edge because I've got 3D glue gel on the front there.
Oh yeah.
And of course, I'm like all last minute with my sentiments. So. Okay. Linda says nowhere near done. Does a pop-up box card that is die cut and have to be pieced together count as paper piecing? Yes. Brian's still here.
I think he's in the chat.
I mean, if my emoji counts,
I mean, it's pieces of paper you got to put together.
then you have to glue together. And that's such a loose definition. Any paper that you glue together. Although I think, Jana, the way you did paper piecing, that's sort of the way that I think of paper piecing. When I think paper piecing.
Brian says, technically, if it has layers, then yes.
But it needs to have layers. Oh, okay. Well, mine definitely has layers in the emoji, so yeah. I'm glad mine counts. Alright. Jana, do you ever go to those like shows and conventions and stuff?
I haven't for years, but I used to.
Do they do you have one that comes to your local area? Like I know the Scrapbook Expo travels.
No, but I'm sure that there's probably something, New Orleans or area, which isn't too far away. Um, but I haven't really like researched.
Oh,
I looked at,
Creativation was in New Orleans last year.
was it? See, and
That's
it's in
what
St.
that's what
Louis
I was
next year.
told. Yeah, next year will be St. Louis.
I drive to St. Louis, or I used to, quite a bit.
Oh,
Right?
really? How
Nobody comes to Alabama.
how, how far of a drive is it for you?
From here to St. Louis,
Yeah.
it's a 9-hour drive.
Oh, dang. You're willing to do that?
Yeah, but I have friends, and my youngest kiddo lives in Illinois, so I've done the trip many, many, many times. And I just get
But
up like 2 in the morning and take off. And
isn't that murder on your back though?
now it would be, but before my surgery, it was okay. I loved my little car,
Oh,
so I would just, I like a road trip.
that's too much. I would just fly.
But my little car, I could fill up for like $35 halfway, and that was it, which was a lot cheaper than a plane ticket.
Oh, that's true, huh? Yeah.
Although I could take the train from
Huh. That would
York
be faster.
to St. Louis, like 2 or 3 days, but I don't think it's that long, but it'd be fun.
T says nobody comes to Alabama.
Right, see? Seeing like Atlanta's like 5 hours from here. New Orleans is about an hour and a half. Orlando is 7 hours.
Oh gosh. Yeah. I wouldn't be willing to drive for more than like 4 hours, I think. Well, I mean, I guess longer if I don't actually have to do the driving. Because I can sleep in a car pretty good.
Exactly, Reagan.
By the time you get there early for check-in, layovers, wait for bags, you could have driven half or 2/3 of the way, probably. True. True. It doesn't feel as exhausting, though. I can't get
Yeah,
anywhere.
but driving, it's just, me and my little car. And flying is a whole lot of peopling.
Yeah, it is a lot of people. And a lot of germs.
Yeah.
All right, so I can't tell where Judy is at with her card. Where are you at, Judy?
Judy!
You're off screen, so we can't see.
You can't see me.
You're being secretive about these final touches you're putting on your card.
Yes, Christina, and bring more back.
Yeah, I guess if you're gonna shop at like a show, drive an hour just to see Judy. Aww. I mean, an hour drive isn't too bad.
See, just for us to get from our house to like downtown Mobile is over an hour.
Are you kind of remote where you're at, or?
We're about 15 minutes from the Mississippi border, but not really. It just takes that long to get in. We laugh that we're an hour from everywhere.
Like the closest thing to you is an hour away.
Everything.
Oh my gosh. Ellen says I'm driving from Texas to Kansas City and oh yeah, who else going to Paperganza? Put a 1 in the chat if you're going to Paperganza. That way maybe you all can find each other.
That was fun, but
Okay, now Dawn's. Oh, Dawn, what are you making for dinner? Just curious.
Yeah, what are we having for dinner, Miss Dawn?
Oh, here are our paper Ganza peeps. Let's see. We got Linda's going, Susan,
A lot of people.
Andrea, Christina, Andrea again, Lisa. Oh, have you guys picked out your pod? I don't I'm not going, but I have friends who are going and they tell me all the things. So apparently you get to pick your pod. Or if you don't have a preference, I think they will happily kind of put you in a pod. I just like saying the word pod. Andrea says, I'm so excited. I'm going twice. Okay, so Christina says, I didn't pick out my pod. I let them assign me. Okay, cool. Yeah, the pods are all set, but I think you could have, if you wanted, make requests, and they would group you together. Oh, Ellen's going to Paperganza too. So, friends, I know you don't see faces in YouTube, but I hope you all get to see each other at Paperganza in person. Oh, here's Dawn's dinner: sausage, pepper, and onions with rice. Ooh, that sounds delicious.
That does sound good.
Okay, Melissa, I am refreshing. Oh, I think Judy's putting her hand-drawn elements in. Way to go. That's awesome. Wait, what? There's a theme? You get to pick a theme for your pod? Oh, I didn't know this about the theme. That's kind of cool. So what's your oh, I guess you have to confer with your pod mates. How many times can I say pod on this show? Okay, friends, let's check out this from Melissa. Oh, that's so sweet.
That's awesome, Melissa.
That's pretty, Melissa.
Sending love and hugs. Oh yeah, it's paper piece because you got look at all the pastel colors. The heart. Oh, is the flower hand drawn too? Dang, you really embraced hand drawn. I kind of cheated. I just did little lines. Hey Melissa, where's this big with sympathy from? I'm guessing it's a die cut. I hope Melissa. Are you still here, Melissa? Okay, Melissa's still here. Pod is a group of 8 at a set table of 3. Yep. Melissa, where's the with sympathy from? Just curious. Oh, Andrea and Ellen are in the same pod. Awesome. Oh, is there gonna be a contest? Good luck to everybody if there's a pod decorating contest. Share photos, please. Feel free to share them to Crafty Fun with friends also if you'd like. Reagan says Stamps of Life has one that looks like that. Okay. It almost looks like it could be a Crafter's Companion one too. That's why I'm wondering if I have it. But I'm waiting. Oh. Oh, I wonder if I have this. Because I have a bunch of Anna Griffin dies that I think came with my Cuttlebug from back in the day. You all remember the Cuttlebug? Who still uses their Cuttlebug?
I still have one.
But
It's on the shelf.
Yeah, do you use it though, or is it just?
No, it's on the. It was when the other things came out that were lighter for me to use. That got put on the shelf.
Yeah. I don't know. Are die cutting machines all that much lighter these days, though, or have you just started to use like a mini
I use
size one?
if it's a small if it's small paper cutting pieces, then yes, I will use the smaller one versus my switch, which takes care of the bigger pieces.
Mm-hmm.
And that's electronic switch.
Yeah. Oh, Andrea says, me, Ellen, and Christy are in the same pod. Oh, that's so cool. Dawn says, I have my Cuttlebug. I've used it on my standing station. Nice. Yeah, mine's purely decorative at this point. She says, I have one at my sister's house. I brought it over there so I can craft with her. Cool. Yeah,
my card is done.
Oh, yay. All right, so let's, I think we can probably start wrapping it up. So, Judy, you landed in the big screen. So give us a nice close-up look at your card. I've also got your YouTube channel on the screen. And so remind folks where all they can find you on the socials, and if you have something that is out or coming out soon that you'd like to promote, take a moment and promote it.
I don't have anything coming out yet that's worth promoting, but she did put my channel, which is why I went ahead and used my Be Creative with Judy B on my picture here, so you would associate me with what you see in the chat room. My my other social is my mind it's my Instagram is if you're familiar with me on Facebook, it's my name all Judy Barons LaRue, all put together, no dashes, no spaces. So it's JUDIBEHRENSLARUE on Instagram. And I just wanted to show I've got all my elements here. I'm using light pastel colors. There's my paper piecing. There's my hand drawing. Put birds there, and inside is my pop-up.
Hey, you didn't do an easel card after all.
It is an easel card.
Oh, it's also an easel.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome job. Love it. Thanks for crafting with us today.
Thanks for having me. It was fun.
Yeah, so everybody do check out Judy on YouTube. The link is on screen right now, so pop on over and check her out. She's also on in our live chat often, and so thank you so much, Judy, for coming and crafting on screen. All right, so let's check out Jana's card, which has disappeared. There we have it.
There it is. My pastels are in my dragonflies and here, so I didn't not do anything. My paper piecing.
I didn't not do anything.
Is that double negative? My hand drawn. My pop-up.
Oh, girl, you gotta pull. There you go. We missed it.
It popped right off the screen.
Yeah, I know.
How
fun is that? That's awesome.
And then, so sorry. And then this one here says, thinking of you and keeping you close to my heart.
Where's that sentiment from? Who does?
Gina K. It came with the dragonflies.
Oh, how perfect. That's awesome. Jana, I've got your Instagram on screen right now. Is there anything coming up that you would like to promote and tell us all about?
Some Kendra card challenges, hops, and that's about it. I'm J. Marie Designed on everything. Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Pinterest. If you want some great recipes, they're in there too. I don't think I've got, nothing exciting coming up.
Awesome. Oh, Brian's about to post his card, so I can stall. I can talk to fill some time. So, friends, Brian was our third guest, but fourth on-screen person, and his YouTube channel is BD Crafts More. So do pop on over and check out Brian's videos and watch a few. And if you like what you see, then maybe subscribe to his channel. And he tried to be on screen with us, but the internet and weather are not cooperating. But it sounds like he might be just about done and ready to post his card. So we'll hang tight. And meanwhile, I'll show you my card, which is a sad emoji face. Thanks, Melissa. Got the message. Thanks for the all caps. It does help. I don't take it as screaming at me because it does stand out better. Okay, so my emoji card is from Trinity Stamps. They released this, I think, late last month or so. It's called the Emoji Builder, and there's an add-on die set, and they coordinate with the circle card, shaped card set. So that's the add-on. Where was the actual main die? Is here. And I used a sentiment from stamp set from Trinity as well. It's part of their Simply Sentimental line. So their Simply Sentimental basically has like a main focus word and then a lot of like little sub-sentiments that you can add to it. So I've got the much debated brows furrowing that way. And it says hugs are the best medicine. Oh, the other cool thing with this release is they actually had some cute like get well soon sets, like Campbell's soup die set that you could put together like a Campbell's soup. And I think they had a Band-Aid, which was pretty cool. I've seen people put like a Band-Aid across their emoji face. So that was cool. So I kind of used, I think, pastel colors, and Brian says this counts as paper piecing, so there's that. And then I did, my hand-drawn element is the stitching border detail that I drew in. And what am I missing? Am I missing something else? Oh, the easel card, because Judy said easel cards count as pop-ups. So I think I got them all. Okay, so where are we at? Let me refresh and see if Brian has posted, because definitely want to see what Brian has made. If you've posted too, let me know. And oh, there we go. Yep, Brian has posted. So let's get this on screen. Let's see what Brian made. Oh, hey, it's a stepper card.
Oh,
No matter
that's
how long.
hard.
Oh, that's so sad. Oh, pet sympathy cards are the hardest. No matter how long we have them, it's never long enough. Oh, that is so true. Oh, that's cute. He kind of drew like the angel halo and the little tongue. That's the hand-drawn part. Have the Easter colors. It's paper piece because I think I see like the white versus the cream color of the. Is that poodle? That's a poodle, right? Oh, I think the dog agrees. Somebody's dog agrees with me.
That's Abner.
Beautiful job, Brian. Thanks for playing along. And if you're watching live and you haven't finished your card yet, don't sweat it. I hope you'll still post it and share to Crafty Fun with Friends on Facebook. And if you're catching the replay and you crafted along with these parameters, then I hope you'll post there too. Happy Easter, everybody. I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thank you again to Jana, Judy, and Brian for being here in spirit for Brian. But he was here in chat, so I think that counts. All right, everybody. Bye.